Imagine a world where everyone, no matter where they are from, speaks the same language. It doesn't have to be verbal at all, more so action oriented and felt at the deeper crevices of our core, although non-verbal. For humans and all living things, kindness becomes a universal force, connecting hearts and souls in a profound way. Objectively, it is the embodiment of love and understanding that transcends the boundaries of words and cultural nuances. Kindness, in its essence, is the selfless act of showing compassion, empathy, and goodwill towards others. It is the language that surpasses any kind of barrier and resonates with the very core of our being. It transcends words and actions, embodying genuine concern and understanding for all things, living or non living. Thus, kindness becomes a thread that weaves through the fabric of diverse lives, creating a harmonious symphony in our world. It not only speaks to the essence of the soul, but also amazingly reaches the depths beyond the surface of spoken words, regardless of our backgrounds, our culture, our upbringing, or the norms we got used to in society. Kindness serves as a bridge that unites us all in a shared experience of humanity. From a spiritual perspective, kindness becomes the reflection of the divine within. Because God is good, so are we humans and every other creation that has been made in the world. Each of us has been given the natural capability to both extend and recognize kindness when it is received. The lesson embedded in the philosophy of kindness is that it is not merely a gesture, but also a transformative power. Only do we begin seeing its profound effects in our lives when we recognize that mankind's journey is enriched when kindness becomes a fundamental aspect of the collective consciousness. This philosophy then encourages a shift from self centered perspectives to a broader awareness of the well being of others, a turn from separation to unity, from indifference to empathy. When we extend kindness, we are not just offering help, but also honoring the divinity that resides in others. You are acknowledging the divine spark within the other person. And when individuals embrace kindness, it changes them at their core, fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Like an alchemy for the soul, which transmutes our lower frequencies into higher vibrations. It elevates both the receiver and the giver, and in turn influences the trajectory of societies. This acknowledgement of our interconnectedness, a realization that our actions ripple throughout everything we see, feel, do, or touch, is what leaves imprints of positivity and warmth in our soul. And thus, every act of kindness becomes a step towards personal and integrated enlightenment. You are, essentially, partaking in a sacred exchange in the communion of souls that transcends the material realm, kind of like a journey toward a higher state of consciousness. The profound effect of kindness also is one that shapes societies into compassionate communities. As a universal language, it becomes a source of strength in times of adversity, a beacon of hope that guides humanity towards a brighter future. It is a cultivated mindset, a state of being. However, Kindness is not all about actions or just doing nice things. No, it goes way deeper than merely that. It has a power to change us inside, making us feel more connected and purposeful. It is a ripple effect, one where small acts of kindness spread positive vibes through families, communities, and even across generations. We not only transform ourselves, but contribute to the creation of a world where compassion is a cornerstone of our interactions. In doing this, you can reference your soul akin to a radiant light, and with each act of kindness, there is a beam of inspiration and hope extending outward, touching the light within others. Let us take the life of the beloved Mother Teresa as an example. In her famed story of compassion and empathy, you can see how her kindness created a wave of goodness that continues to touch hearts. In her teachings of gentleness, elegance, and grace, there is a lesson about the profound effect of kindness. It is like a magic ingredient that makes everything better. Kindness is not just a nice thing to do. It is a way to create a world where everyone feels like they belong and understands each other. As a role model and figure in such ways, she serves as a reminder that simple acts of love can transform not only individuals, but entire societies, breaking down walls and bringing people closer. In uncovering this, we now understand that kindness also brings peace. Kindness is attractive. Kindness is healing. Kindness is growth. And if it is so desirable and beneficial, why not make it a habit, right? Like any habit, kindness is best cultivated gradually. You can start small by doing one intentional act of kindness each day, whether it is offering a genuine compliment, holding the door open, or simply smiling at someone. Small gestures like these are what often lead to big impacts. And that is why truth is revealed when people say kindness and discipline is taught at a young age, starting at a loving home where good and compassionate providers are the instruments towards the influence of this kindness. Make kindness personal. By that, I mean tailoring your acts of kindness to your own strengths and interests. For instance, if you love cooking, share a homemade treat with a neighbor. If you enjoy listening, take a few minutes to really engage in a conversation with a friend. When kindness aligns with your passions, it becomes a natural extension of who you are, making it more sustainable in the long run. And surround yourself with positive influences. Kindness is contagious, and being around people who embody this virtue can inspire and reinforce your own efforts. It is a vehicle for the expansion of our spiritual awareness. So, sharing your kindness journey with friends or family is like an invitation to let them in on this expansive journey. When you approach life with a kind heart, you open yourself to the universal flow of energy. Your journey becomes a sacred dance, a rhythm of giving and receiving that aligns with the greater symphony of existence. It creates a supportive environment where everyone benefits. And before you know it, kindness becomes a joyful part of your daily routine. Remember, kindness is not just a random act, it is a way of life that brightens your days and the days of those around you. My guidance for you today is to see kindness as a tool for expanding your awareness. Through acts of kindness, we not only contribute to the well being of others, but also nurture the spiritual garden within ourselves, allowing the seeds of love to blossom and radiate their divine fragrance throughout the interconnected web of existence.